That question though. um, I would say that I'll say Mikoy is a handsome guy.
See?
Yeah, so safe.
Don't be safe. Don't be safe, Sev.
I guess, follow up na lang, or
Sige po.
maybe medyo to question the question. Kasi it's very difficult to fake chemistry, whether on stage or on screen. You can see and feel if it's clinical. But in your scenes, even if there wasn't any dialogue, even if there was just eye contact, so how do you establish that kind of... Ako nag-echo. Yung boss ko pumiyak. That kind of chemistry, which seems so genuine, or could be genuine.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I think it's different actors do different things. Some people substitute. They have substitution where instead of seeing Mikoy, they might see somebody else. For me, I saw him, and I tried to instead of halimbawa putting Ryan Chu in his place, I would rather imagine a backstory, our own backstory, where we met.
Or him particularly.
With particularly Mikoy's face, where we met, how we met, the first thing he said to me that made me feel that way, the first person who said I love you, and this story already explains some of those in a stretch of 4 years, which is kind of nice. It's a different format for most films, but that for me makes it easier personally to get a sense of who that person is, and in the scene I think to be more authentic or get the chemistry you want. And there were particular exercises that Mikoy as an actor had me do. Yeah, like I'm not used to having a co-actor around me say, hey, let's sit down and like do this. But he did, and I'm really happy he did. We would let's share.
Yeah.
We would stare at each other's eyes, holding hands, and
Parang romance novel yung pagkasama.
but it was an intimate scene, and we had to get comfortable in each other's presence. So it's kind of cutesy when you think about it.
It was a relationship exercise.
But I'm happy he did that to me spontaneously without telling me the day before. We were just on the set, and he said, I want to try something with you. And I said, game. So we stared into each other's eyes for how long? Maybe a minute and a half, yeah.
Wow.
And that something that simple for me just kind of made me feel like, okay.
Well, lalo na kasi parang, di ba, yung sa film kasi, di ba, 4 different Valentine's Days. So parang may 1 year na gap lagi. So I think that was necessary kasi parang may jump yung relationship eh. So from shooting the scene na kakakilala lang namin, jumping to may confrontation na, tapos biglang kami na, di ba? So parang, gulo. Sa akin naman, well, I don't know, maybe at some point, you're just, and, ano ba? There's this certain level of pagiging genuine na parang wala ka nang pake sa sasabihin ng ibang tao. Basta nararamdaman mo at na-acknowledge mo yung mga nakikita mo tsaka yung nararamdaman mo. So in my case, pagdating kay Seb, nakita ko pala sa kanya, parang okay, madali lang to, pogi siya. Parang, like, really, like,
Oh my God.
diba? Like, when you get, he's really attractive. So parang, that's like 40% of the work done. Parang madali na lang imaginein yung mga ano susunod na mangyayari. So things like that, like,
I think that's the first time you've said that.
yeah.
I'm just gonna
Well, not with you in the same room, but...
Wow.
No, but really, kasi parang ano, yun nga na parang... Para ba? Yung... I acknowledge my tendencies, but I'm secured with my preferences. Pero that acknowledgement always helps me, you know, go to places where I've never been before. And I think the entire film is the result of me going that far. Parang I really like that. And yun nga, it started with just that. But from that fact alone, na parang Seb is a really attractive person, parang nung ginagawa na namin yung actual shoot, yung mga scenes, madali na lang siyang dalhin na parang papuntahin ko yung attraction, papuntahin ko sa love, papuntahin ko sa, di ba? Sa kung saan man sa relationship. So, it just happened.
So how was the